dust.
Gotta say, there have been a shocking number of really bad movies I had to watch for this list. Shocking, I tell you. See, I was under the impression that this Steven Spielberg guy was a good filmmaker. Well, he is for sure, there's no doubt about that. But he has a tendency to go for quantity over quality sometimes. He doesn't slow down, nor does he usually write his own scripts, as I said at the beginning of the vid. So it's to be expected that some stinkers will slip through the cracks now and then. But there was one movie that shocked me more than any other with how bad it was. I couldn't believe Spielberg's name was attached to it at the point in time when it came out, considering how terrible it ended up being. Without further ado, The Lost World Jurassic Park. So why is this so shocking, you might be wondering? I feel like the general consensus is that Jurassic Park always should have been one movie, and that the terrible sequels never lived up to the original. Well, yeah, but most of those terrible sequels were done by inferior filmmakers. This was Spielberg following up his massive blockbuster hit a mere 4 years later and churning out something completely devoid of the style and substance of the original. I don't even know how that could have happened. Like, he only screwed up Indiana Jones when he tried making another one 20 years later. Here, he was in his prime. He made Saving Private Ryan the next year. How does a guy of his caliber make dinosaurs boring when he just made them cool 4 years ago? There isn't a single shot or moment in this film that inspires the same awe or terror as the original. It's so bizarrely static and underwhelming in terms of its direction. But let's be totally fair here. The main culprit of this film sucking so bad is the script. The nice thing about the original film is that apart from the kids, which is understandable, none of the main characters are stupid. Here, the main characters are stupid. I cannot think of a more butchered character from the original to the sequel than Wreck-It Ralph, but a close second is Dr. Ian Malcolm. I swear to God, this is not the same guy. He looks like Dr. Ian Malcolm, but suddenly he has no charisma, barely any wit. Just nothing about him that I enjoyed in the original, where he perfectly served as a charismatic side character. Centering the narrative around him this time means we gotta flesh him out and give him a girlfriend and an estranged daughter. Oh no, is he gonna fix his relationships with them? No, actually, because the movie forgets about those issues and never really resolves them. The daughter also serves no purpose to the plot until she randomly does gymnastics and drop kicks a raptor out a window. What? But the girlfriend in this is seriously the dumbest person alive. She says, guys, we're here to observe the dinosaurs, not interact. Even though like 2 minutes ago she was interacting with a stegosaurus. She sees an injured baby T-Rex and is like, oh yeah, let me abduct him back to our base camp so I can fix his leg. What could possibly go wrong? Oh wait, I'm sorry, I misremembered because this movie's so forgettable. The other guy in their group abducts the baby T-Rex and she's like, are you crazy? This is a bad idea. And then that's the end of her protesting. She just goes along with it. What the fuck is wrong with this movie? Then later, the T-Rex parents show up at their base. Oh wow, didn't expect that. And she's like, wait a minute, guys. They're not here to hunt. They're just looking for their baby. No shit! What a stunning revelation! Give this woman a medal. She earned it for that amazing deduction. So yeah, unlike the first movie where the characters didn't actively do stupid things to incur the T-Rex's attention, here I couldn't get invested in this scene and the danger they're in at all. Like, yeah, you guys asked for this. Boo-hoo. Then soon after, they're hanging from their deaths and this guy's like, hey, I'm gonna go get rope. You guys want anything else? And they're all quipping like, oh, give me a cheeseburger with an apple tart or something, I don't know. I can understand Malcolm quipping in this situation, but the other two? Really? How am I supposed to be invested in their safety if they're like, yeah, we're fine. Get us an apple turnover. F you. This movie is genuinely so hateable and yet so boring at the same time. A truly winning combination. The only thing that somewhat saved it for me was the climax. The setup for it is the dumbest thing ever. Like, now we've got this new villain who's like, you know what the main problem with Jurassic Park was? It was the fact that people would have to fly all the way out to a remote island to see dinosaurs. I think the problem was that the dinosaurs escaped and ate people. Besides, people go on vacations to islands all the time, and I'm pretty sure they would do so in order to see actual dinosaurs. But sure, man, whatever you say. So he gets the truly ingenious idea to open a dinosaur theme park in San Diego.
San Diego!
I'm telling you, this could be the San Diego Zoo. I would like to ask you to rack your brain and try to come up with a single possible reason why bringing a T-Rex to San Diego is the dumbest decision anyone could make of all time. Because I'll be honest, I couldn't think of a reason. That sounds like an amazing idea, and there is no possible way that this could go wrong. What? It went wrong? I'm flabbergasted! How can this be? So yeah, this guy is the dumbest person to ever live, but it's kind of fun seeing a T-Rex destroy San Diego. In fact, if you want to watch this movie, don't. Just skip to the ending, because it's kind of fun. And it's the only thing in the movie that's kind of fun. Everything else about this film is dog shit, and inferior to the original in every possible way. The action set pieces, the direction, the writing, the score, the performances, even the sound design. Like, the dinosaur roar sounds so generic in this one, to the point where I'm pretty sure they repurposed that Stegosaurus roar for one of the beasts in Attack of the Clones. It's not a good sign if your movie is making me think about Attack of the Clones in any way. The only thing that's slightly improved from the original is the effects, I guess. There are a couple iffy CGI shots in the first one, and I couldn't think of any here. But the first one also has so many impressive effects, and part of what made them impressive was seeing them for the first time. Here, we've seen all this shit already. It doesn't wow us. The ending is kind of fun, like I said, but otherwise, there's no reason to watch this. It doesn't even have a CGI velociraptor saying Alan. What are we even doing here, Steven, my guy? I think we can all agree that it's time for this franchise to go extinct. Do you get it? Do you see what I did there? It's like